5 seconds. Finally, we will partner with the private sector to improve last mile connectivity, expand our fleet of rolling stock, and modernize our station infrastructure. Here, I must mention that rail will continue to be our precious national asset. It will continue to serve the common man. The people of India will always own railways. Over the next 5 years, we envisage an investment of rupees 8.5 lakh crore. A broad, inductive 5-year investment plan is attached as Annex 1 to the speech. Budgetary support is the quickest and easiest option to finance the plan, but the Ministry of Finance also faces challenges of competing demand, although a small initial contribution to railways can be catalytic, but the scale of our investment needs is such that it will require us to seek multiple sources of funding. We will tap other sources of finance, multilateral development banks, and pension funds have expressed keen interest in financing new investment. Their time horizon is alleged with ours. They seek sources of predictable and recurring revenue which we can provide through the issuance of long-term debt instrument to fund revenue generating railway projects. Revamping management practices, systems, processes, and retooling of human resources. To get the most out of the additional resources that we will be investing, we will need to ensure the highest standards of operational and business efficiency. I am happy to report an improvement on our financial performance in the year 2014-15 relative to what we had anticipated earlier. I propose the operating ratio for 2015-16 at 88.5% as against a targeted operating ratio of 91.8% in 2014-15 and 93.6% in 2013-14. I am pleased to state that not only will this be the best operating ratio in the last 9 years, but the best after the 6th pay commission. The railways will not be able to deliver sustained improvement in operating efficiency unless changes are made to speed up decision making, tighten accountability, and improve management information systems. Our people are our biggest asset. Even in the short term that I have held this portfolio, I have seen the enthusiasm and dedication of railway personnel across the country. For our transformation journey to succeed, it will be very important to harness the talent of our employees through training and development. Setting standard for governance and transparency, the railways belong to the whole nation. Its functioning must conform to the highest standards of governance and transparency. Indian Railways decisions must be fair to all our stakeholders, from our poorest customers to our employees and our business partners. My first decision as a minister was to delegate all my tenders approving powers to the level of general managers. Transparency has many dimensions. It requires better quality of information gathering within that system and improved norms for disclosure of the information. It requires reduction of discretion and standardization of procedures. It requires accountability. Studies have shown that greater transparency and accountability are pro-poor instruments, since the relatively poor suffer more from lack of transparency. Apart from delegation of powers, I am proposing to undertake measures with a view to bringing in transparency in the day-to-day activities benefiting the common man. Let me now turn to the details of 11 major thrust areas of our action plan. I have not increased the passenger fares. We are directing our efforts to make travel on Indian Railways a happy experience with a mix of various initiatives. Cleanliness is a major area of dissatisfaction. Ensuring high standards of cleanliness is of utmost priority for us. We want to make Swachh Rail the driving force behind this government's flagship program, Swachh Bharat Abhiyan. Hence, we now work on Swachh Rail, Swachh Bharat. We propose to create a new department for keeping our stations and trains clean. Integrating cleaning will be taken up as a specialized activity, which will include engaging professional agencies and also training our staff in the last cleaning practices. Railways plan to set up waste to energy conversion plants near major coaching terminals to dispose waste in an environment friendly manner. One pilot plant will be set up to begin with, followed by more plants in a phased manner.